Good life easy, baby. We're back.
Again.
Good life easy.
Now we're
What headlines you want to talk about?
Now we're going to...
What headlines you want to talk
Today
about?
we're not going to talk about any headline. Today we're going to talk about a topic.
All right.
Topic of privacy.
At a time when there are only headlines. Huh?
A break from them. So yeah, today we're going to talk about privacy. And the thought of doing a podcast on privacy came to me when I saw the Joe Rogan podcast of Dr. Robert Epstein. And I didn't have any idea what I was getting into when I started watching the podcast. I thought, just another podcast. That's like commuting, instead of music.
Just another one.
Yeah. So I thought I'll listen to
Did Epstein, the name, relate to Jeffrey Epstein?
So when I saw Doctor, I assumed it's going to be another COVID,
okay.
type of a podcast, debating vaccines and whatnot, talking about the science. I just put it on. I found out that Dr. Robert Epstein is a journalist, is a... what all?
Very, very big psychologist
From
Harvard, who's
Harvard
done his
grad.
PhD from Harvard, has written in like some countless...
He's done research on many subjects and his...
mental health magazines, mental health organizations.
Yeah, even on mental health.
And now he's known for?
Now he's known for troubling Google.
Yo.
So he's been behind Google since over 10 years now. He's been researching everything they do. That means not only the Google search engine, but all the tools that Google develops, works with, and we use on a regular basis. And some of his findings are quite shocking.
He's gone deep.
And it's shocking. It comes to a shock really because we are quite aware that, our privacy is not absolute, right? When it comes to online privacy, we all know it. We talk about our WhatsApps that can be leaked. They're not end-to-end encrypted, as they say.
True.
Facebook with the data that they consume of ours and keep. And the same with Google. We all know that there's, Google Gmail had this one controversy that they have the right to all the data. That means they can open your email, check it anytime they want, use it for whatever they want. And you pretty much signed off to that, right? So we always knew that we are signing off.
That's true.
That we agree, we accept
that
terms and conditions.
if everyone's doing it, why can't we do it?
But some of the findings that he came out with, and then you go into the details, like when he explains how he found it and what it does.
Correct.
That really shocks you.
He had
your data being stolen and being used without you clearly knowing is fine. We are already okay with it because we want the technology so bad. We're kind of okay with it.
Absolutely.
But when you find out that why they're doing it, what is the point?
And if you think about it, before I saw this podcast, I always thought that if my privacy or if any of my data is getting leaked, majority of it is through social media platforms.
Yeah.
How I would think, because you're spending most of your time on social media platforms, and they have access to your photos, they have access to your
location,
your contacts, and they're studying you. How's your behavior on social media? So you'll always think that if there's something harmful in the way, it's these social media platforms. But after his findings on what Google is doing, it's pretty hard.
So Google is the pop.
Yes.
It's the big dog.
It's the big bully, bro.
It's the big bully.
It's the big bully.
And so he starts off with the search engine, okay? So the most commonly used, one of the things that made the internet actually more popular is the search engine. And Google search engine obviously being the most popular one.
Yes. In this day and age, it's like everyone's food and water.
Absolutely.
If you start your default browser is Google.
Absolutely. You want to cook?
Yeah.
Where do you fucking look for a recipe?
Yes. And fuck that.
Not a library.
Even if you go deeper, like what's your mail account?
Yeah.
Gmail. Like now nobody uses Microsoft Word, Excel.
Hotmail?
They use Google Sheets. They use Google Docs.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So Google has penetrated the market, the online market, the computer market, right?
Basically, they are a monopoly.
In
this industry.
Most of the things they do.
Yes.
And the thing that got them the fame and the audience is the search engine, right? So he talks about how the Google search engine is basically is a manipulating device.
Correct.
It from the first letter, it gives you a direction of what to search for.
That's true.
And how they use certain tools. one example that he gave was in his findings, he found out that there's always a negative bias. Negative bias is basically when you see something negative, it comes on to your eye first, right?
Absolutely.
So on Zomato, a negative review will be read first.
Correct.
On Urban Clap,
That's
the
true.
negative review will be read first. Same on
Very
Amazon,
true.
same anywhere.
Very true.
Right? So the human attention goes to the negative review,
bias over positive bias.
right? So obviously Google knows that. There's been a lot of research done on that.
Yes.
So in their search engine, they found out that in the search recommendations, right? If they have only 4 recommendations, your eye will go to the negative first. But if
True.
it has 10,
True.
it can
True.
go.
Yes,
it can get lost.
Yes. Basically, the chances are if you have 4,
Yeah.
usually it's a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm a confused. If I've already made up my mind
Yeah.
and I'm searching for something, then that negative bias also won't make such an impact.
Yeah.
But if I don't know anything about the topic and
Exactly.
I'm
Trying to find out.
Number one reason you go to
Trying to
Google is
educate
because
yourself.
number one reason you search something on Google is probably because you don't know anything
Yeah.
about the topic, right?
Office में ये बात कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, कि क्या है? Let me Google it. So usually a lot of searchers are not aware of what they want to search.
Absolutely.
They've not made up their mind. But this is where that thing comes into play.
How to what is, right?
The 4 suggested searches, and then out of that, if you put a negative bias on it, they are manipulating your mind.
Exactly. And how? So basically his research showed was that if there are 10 recommendations, the negative one does get lost.
Yes.
But if there are 4, the exact number 4,
Yes.
that's the one that you click on. That's the one that takes your attention.
Correct.
And how does it matter? It matters when you're talking politics. It matters when you're trying to search something positive about your candidate, like a Donald Trump.
That's the main theory behind this Dr. Epstein's findings.
Exactly. So, and the first thing that comes out is that, oh, he's right wing or he's pro-Trump, but he's not. He's the opposite. He's a Democrat.
Basically, the whatever side he is on, he came out and said that the searches, like Google's bias is towards the party I support, but that does not mean I can let a search engine decide our democracy.
Facts, bro.
Or put so much power into a search engine that they decide who the president is going to be.
Yeah, and this is just one of the things, right? Google search engine remembers all your searches from the beginning of time.
Yes.
From the beginning of time, since the time every search, incognito or no.
Or even if you clear your search history, balls.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck that.
Doesn't matter. Google knows who you are. Google knows your profile.
Everything
Google,
is linked, bro.
Nothing is deleted. Zero things are deleted.
Shit.
Even if you go on your Gmail, delete all your emails, and Google shows that your inbox is empty, it's there on Google's server.
Correct.
If it's deleted from one server, that server is backed up 1,000,000 times, so it's there.
And the best thing Google has done is they've interconnected everything. They've interconnected Google Maps, they've interconnected your Google search, your Gmail accounts, whatever you want, whatever devices you want, whether you're logging into another app, also it's through your Google fucking login.
What Apple did with hardware,
Yeah.
right? Google has done with software.
Yeah, with search engines.
Yeah, but without us even realizing.
Absolutely.
So again, manipulating searches, manipulating behavior pattern through those searches. That is just one of the things, right? Like this, there are countless number of tools that Google has.
Correct.
Right.
So if in 2016, when the elections were taking place, Google was said to be very pro Hillary Clinton. Okay.
Still is.
Yeah, still is, of course. And then on the contrary, he did a study of like some 100,000 searches. And they found out that if you typed if you type something like penis, clitoris, porn,
Complete the sentence.
the sentence does not get completed, right? It's not a suggested search because it's negative.
Negative, yeah.
But if you typed anything negative against Hillary Clinton, there was no completion.
No, so basically if you type Hillary Clinton is...
Yeah. But what will happen is if you type Hillary Clinton is evil, it'll come Bernie.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton is evil Bernie Sanders,
Yeah.
So it's they're trying to manipulate your mind into thinking.
It's a clear bias, right?
But if you go on Google Trends, what is Google Trends? Google Trends tells you all the top searches. But on Google Trends, at that time in 2016, majority of the searches were towards a negative approach to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
And then the opponent Ted Cruz was getting budge out, bro.
He's a Republican.
You type Ted Cruz, just bullshit started coming out.
Yeah, of course. All the controversies.
Yeah.
So it's not fair. regardless on what side you are at, right?
Yeah. So it's a very scary time to be dumb.
Yeah, because today you can be happy saying that fuck Trump or fuck whoever, but one day it can be you.
Yeah. And bro, the scary part is, what he says this. He says that it's called search engine manipulation effect.
Yeah.
It's basically so dangerous because you yourself don't know.
You don't
you're
realize.
Getting manipulated into making a decision the big corporation wants you to make.
Exactly.
You think that I'm so smart, I'm just checking the suggested searches.
It's my informed opinion.
Yes, it's my informed opinion. I'm well informed. I'm educated. But in reality, it's what they want.
Yeah,
bro.
Google is like, but I'm giving you the information, baby.
You're going to listen to what I tell you, what I show you,
That's
but it's crazy that you go so deep into Google. Who would have thought? I had no idea that something like this could manipulate you.
That's what I'm saying. Like when the first thing, what did I say is like, we all know that, data is being used and they're storing it and they're keeping it. And we are kind of okay with it. Even if it's a credit card number, even if it's an email, work, money, whatever it is.
True. True.
Convenience overpowers everything.
Yes.
But when you listen to the details, how it works, like what Dr. Robert Epstein has done is not just some random research. He's conducted proper, thorough researches. He set up a company that models and creates these tools, which mimics the exact tool that Google has created, the exact same way. Then they do trial on a group of people,
test,
how any other survey test would be done at a very professional level, because he knows that it's going to be challenged, it's going to be questioned.
Yes. And you can't go.
You're challenging one of the biggest companies in the world.
You can't go against Google because they can kill you.
Right. And in his findings, when he was working on this, that Google is doing this, manipulating, having a bias in almost everything, because at the end Google is a advertising company, is what he says.
The revenue comes from advertising,
right? But he said that what Google does is very smart. Google doesn't care of the people who've already made up their mind. Okay? Google doesn't care for that. Google only wants the people who are unsure of a certain thing.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Left or right,
Correct.
Congress or
Correct.
BJP,
Correct.
Vaccine or no vaccine,
Correct.
like that.
Correct. Like say for example, someone is typing like, who is Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
That's someone who's not informed.
Yeah.
That's their target audience.
Also, their entire history is backed. Not only that one question that leads to the algorithm.
It's a story. It's a customer journey they're building.
Right. So an algorithm for a Rahul who's absolutely sure about his not only political choices but any choice in life. Okay. For you, they will show you that. They will show you the side that you want to see.
Yes.
But for a person who's unsure,
or is it the side that you want to see, because the searches
they want to show you.
they want to show you, or you already know what you want to see. So you've already made up your mind. So negative bias will not catch your eye.
It will not catch your eye. Because you'll understand.
Because I know that I've done enough research to ignore this.
Exactly.
You'll think that it's just a trending search.
So they don't show it to you only.
Yeah, fair enough.
These searches are extremely personalized in what he says. And they only want to go for the confused people, the people who've not made up their mind. Okay? And that can be even for Pepsi or Coke, Amazon,
anything.
or Flipkart.
Anything.
Right?
True. It's just not, it basically trickles down to everything.
It's not a fair playing field.
Yeah, it's not at all. But
thought it is.
to be honest with you, bro, it's a corporation.
It's a corporation.
A corporation does what it wants to do, and the problem is that there's no government entity that's regulating this.
Yeah.
So who's going to stop them?
Yeah.
Put some rules and regulations in order.
And then what they are saying is that the government doesn't understand the internet.
Okay, yeah, but that was true. You saw that when Mark Zuckerberg was in the hearing, they sounded quite dumb, uninformed.
Uninformed.
Fair enough.
And they should be very well informed, because today,
correct,
all the attention and money is on the internet.
Yeah.
Pay all your attention there. Learn about it.
Yeah.
Make policies over it.
True. Like back in the day in 2008 and all recession, which companies were, everyone was only thinking of the banking institutions.
Yeah.
Today's day and age, everyone only thinks of the tech companies.
Bro.
So the attention should be towards the tech companies.
Web 3.0, bro.
But I think it'll happen. I think eventually it'll happen.
Yeah, I think it's already 5 years too late.
Yeah, it's too late, but now it has to happen.
It has to happen.
Now it has to happen. So basically, they were saying that Facebook is facing a lot of slack, Meta. The numbers are down, revenue is down. Mark Zuckerberg is known, like he came out, they know that in 2013, he came out and he said that, I store all the data of my users. And basically, they say that he wants to become the president. So he's apparently going to step down. And he's not getting the he's coming in a negative light right now. So they've told him that they've advised him that you should step down. And then what do rich people who make mistakes do?
Politics?
Bro, come on. Humanitarians.
It's called philanthropy.
Humanitarian philanthropy, same shit. You donate money, people forget, you move on, you become the president. So the big corporations, big gangsters.
Yeah, big gangsters. And Mark is hated, bro.
Mark's hated right now.
For some reason. Elon is loved.
Elon is loved, bro.
People are on the edge for Brother Bill. On the edge. But Mark is hated.
Mark is hated right now. Yeah. Mark's hated.
Mark is hated.
So this is what the big corporations are doing. Because they can decide who becomes.
No, but it's a good point.
Who's in power, they decide.
It's a good point because at the end, it's a private organization.
Yeah.
And they have taken your permission.
Correct.
To steal, to capture your data, keep your data and use it for whatever they will.
Correct.
It's just that you're doing it unknowingly.
Absolutely.
And whose fault is that?
Absolutely. But bro, you're doing it unknowingly. I'm sure that tomorrow also, if the government had to go to Google and say that why are you using this data, they'll say that, dude, it's in the terms and conditions. Everything is out there in the open.
Of course, cases have been fought.
Yeah,
and
what are you going to do?
The lawmakers in America have said that this is a private organization. They can do as they will.
Yeah. So
if they want to cancel Rahul for saying out something that they are against, but actually it's not against the law.
Can't do shit.
No. Free speech and your house.
Yes.
And on your own app.
Yes. Let's talk about the blacklisting also now. How
Blacklisting.
Blacklist.
Yeah. So if you're coming back to the search engine, one more very interesting thing that he said is that, which I had no idea, is that today if you're searching through Safari, you're searching through Mozilla, you're searching through any other search engine or browser, at the end it's Google.
It's routed through Google. Wow.
DuckDuckGo also uses some of Google services, but it has its own crawlers for the search.
That's why the suggested searches are never the same.
Exactly. So I didn't know that.
Correct.
And he was the first person to find out. And apparently in a Senate hearing, they asked him, informed senators luckily, asked a top exec at Google that, do you guys have a blacklist? Do you guys have a list of websites that, you have blacklisted from the internet? Because you pretty much control the internet.
Yeah, there should be some reason behind blacklisting.
Yeah, exactly. So the Google said no. And then there was a person who left the company, stole like thousands of documents and, videos and whatnot.
Bro,
the whistleblower came out with 3 documents called the blacklist.
The blacklist. So there are a lot of blacklists. Apparently Google has some 9-10 blacklists.
Yeah. So what happens is when you're searching through Safari, when you're searching through Bing, when you're searching through Yahoo, they use this tool of the Google blacklist and then go to the website.
True.
So basically it's a Google search engine kind of only.
True.
So but through Yahoo you cannot go to the same website, or through Safari you cannot go to the same website, which even Google has blocked.
Correct.
That
because it's
no
filtered.
Sense.
Yeah.
That private company has blocked Rahul's website.
Yeah.
Why should Devang not be able to access it from another browser?
Because the big daddy is on top. No?
Big daddy
His children
on top.
are here. His children are sitting.
Big daddy on top.
And they say that Google Maps. So your house's photos on Google Maps. Every house's visual identity is on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Few people were a little against it. They went up to the CEO and all. They filed a few complaints. Eric Schmidt.
Oh, you're saying from the company?
No, from the... Basically, bro, if I want privacy, if I have a big estate, what's giving you the right to fucking put it on the internet? So what the CEO came out and said, move out.
Huh?
Yes, the CEO, the ex-CEO, Eric Schmidt came out and said a big controversy. He just said 2 words, move out. And on the contrary,
he said
move out. He said move out. Everything is on the internet, everything is on Google. But on the contrary, a lot of rich businessmen, their houses and all are blurred out.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Like military operations, government.
Yeah, military, I'm sure.
That's blurred out, but also a few other places are blurred out. The billionaires who are supporting Google, yeah.
And I'm sure China and all these places, though, whatever they want.
What is China? Who knows also now inside. I don't think there's a Google in China.
There is a Google in China, which they developed for China.
For China, okay.
Yeah.
That China developed with the name Google.
With the help of Google.
Okay.
But Google, at that time, a lot of people were against that also. But Google said that, they're going to do it anyway. They're going to copy it anyway.
Correct.
as a profit-making corporation,
But I bet
it's our
Google doesn't
duty
work
to
there,
the
bro.
shareholders.
True.
To make the most profit.
Of course.
Quarter by quarter.
Cash, money first.
No fear.
Money first. Alphabet.
Samaj.
So blacklisting is there, but blacklisting is not fair because say if it's a business or if it's a corporation that's making money and then suddenly you're just... Bro, if you're not on Google, you're basically not on the internet.
Facts.
Just think about it.
Facts.
So these small businesses and all that might have got blacklisted for saying something against
The controversy,
a party.
The main controversy behind the blacklist was that what are the reasons to blacklist a website?
Yes,
Obviously, there are important reasons like child pornography or certain types of pornography or use and sell of drugs, those kind of things.
Correct.
Okay, those are the, and in the end it says, or whatever you may deem is unworthy to be.
Yes.
So that's like a big question mark. Like what do you mean? Whatever else you think?
Whatever. There has to be a logical
It has to
reason.
be
Then it's anything.
It can
even YouTube, bro. YouTube is owned by Google.
Yeah, of course.
So if you claim any video to be inappropriate, it goes to the Google censor board and then Google takes it down, right? So that's also fucking hard.
Obviously.
Bro. So everything is just routed to Google. Google decides that okay, in the internet ecosystem,
obviously
this should be shown.
Talking about how big Google is, okay, I did not even know about this fact that there was apparently a glitch where for 40 minutes the world's internet was shut. That means that you couldn't access any website.
That's power.
Okay, you couldn't access any website
for 40 minutes.
For 40 minutes, and Google said it was a glitch. It was a mistake from their back end. So people were just questioning that is it just a switch to turn on and off? What is it? So an interesting point that Dr. Robert Epstein had was that he thinks, because he's like, I'm a geek. So I think it's another geek who's done this to just show his power.
Bro,
geeks like to do this
apparently
shit.
They say they blacklisted the whole internet.
That's what I'm saying. They blacklisted the whole internet for 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
And he realized that this is not a glitch, is because when he's like, why 40 minutes at this time? Why this specific time? And then he found out that on that time, on a Saturday morning, the world's entire financial system would be closed at that period of time.
For 40 minutes.
So you would not gain that attention. Because when a financial transaction is, there's a hindrance in that.
40 minutes is a lot of attention. And 40 minutes with the transactions being taken place in the world is a lot of money.
Yeah. So Google did that. They said it's a glitch and move on. Off to the next. We're sorry.
That's incredible.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
That's power, bro. That's power. So you can't hate the power. Did this happen
to you with Jio last week?
Last week, yeah.
The whole day you couldn't make a phone call.
That's internet outage.
Yeah, but
that's
they sent you a
trash,
message.
Bro. That's trash.
They sent you a message, no?
Yeah, but
Jio.
Even Vodafone also has gone down so many times.
Never like this, bro.
Come on.
Listen, Vodafone has never gone down like this. Vodafone stock went up after that.
It was a little upsetting, but then they figured out. They gave us free data.
Oh.
1-2 GB. So, respect. Sticking with Jio. Sticking with Jio.
Yeah. And, okay, talking about Google Maps. Another interesting point that he found out that there are these Google Map cars that go around and take pictures.
With the 360-degree camera.
360-degree camera, take street view camera.
Yeah.
Right? So, they found out that the car basically connects to your houses. Like if they're passing by a lane and your store is there, your house is there, they can access your Wi-Fi and steal your data.
Oh, wow.
And they did that. And while passing by,
But that's a lot of fucking data, bro.
Yeah.
That's
you think they don't have space?
Data, bro. They have clouds.
So
in space.
So in like a radius of like 10 kilometers, they would steal terabytes of data
and just keep uploading
private data of people through their Wi-Fi and steal their Wi-Fi.
Like your searches, how many devices you have at home,
what websites you visit to, what's your financials, everything, email, everything.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. These corporations have so much power that nothing can be done about it.
So just imagine.
Matter of fact, how do you find out?
But Rahul, just think about it.
How do you find out?
That innocent little car that we think is so amazing that we are going to be able to see the street view of
fucking
one place we are going to travel once, and we are seeing it from a house. Or, this is the place where my hotel is, and this is how to come from the metro to the hotel because I've done this.
It's making up your mind for your next purchase, bro. That's what they're doing,
And this car, which is just going through these streets, is stealing data and Wi-Fi.
That's too hard. That's too hard. Even I was shocked when I heard that. And then
they questioned Google. There was a full case. Google blamed it on one guy. Okay. And that guy became infamous. And that guy was not fired. Apparently, he was kind of made out to be a hero because Google loves this geeky shit when they do all
Show
this.
your power.
Show your power. And his LinkedIn profile says hacker.
Hacker. Backed by the real government, Google. Google is only telling him, you stay, you know. Balls, you think that shit's true, bro?
So when you're talking about
that's
that
bullshit.
You're saying that today you use Google for everything, like Sheets and Excel and Excel, everything, right?
Yes.
All tools you use Google.
Yes.
But Google is the internet today.
Yeah. Google is a major part of the internet.
But it's pretty much the internet
it's
also.
a major part of the internet.
If they can shut the whole, if they can blacklist every website and from any browser and from any search engine, you can't look for that website.
Correct.
That means you own the internet.
But you own the internet.
You have crazy control over the internet.
You own the internet in terms of searches. Like if it's a direct search, it's not blacklisted, no?
No.
See, if I'm typing...
If your website is blacklisted, it opens up. You, for example, if Rahul.com is blacklisted,
if I'm
when I go on Rahul.com, it shows a message.
No, I understand it's blacklisted, but that's if I'm searching it via Google. But if I'm searching it via, say, another...
Because they use the Google blacklist to go to that website.
So if I'm typing facebook.com directly on the search and not Google...
If you're going from Safari, if you type facebook.com, at that time, for that particular
it's
40 minutes...
basically, Google is taking you to the website.
All these browsers use the blacklist
from Google
tool from Google.
Okay.
Then they check through that, then they take you to the website in that millisecond. That's the tool.
Acha,
right?
Fair enough.
So if facebook.com, you go from Safari, not owned by Google.
It's still the blacklist is being used. There's one major blacklist.
Exactly. So for 40 minutes on that Saturday,
it was shut down. The internet was down.
That's
down. Too hard. That's too hard. That's power.
That means you can't go to citibank.com and make your payments.
That's power.
It's like that.
That's power.
That's power, bro.
That's fucking power. And that's one of the big reasons, that I don't think Google and all give a fuck about all these searches and all. You have to understand that majority of the money lies with them. All the transactions are happening through Google, through Amazon, through their servers, bro. That's one of the main reasons. Financial institution crumbles, the world is over.
Bro, they want the power.
Yes.
They want to know what you're searching. They want to manipulate you.
I think besides the money, bro, the money aspect of it, like financial institutions should not rely on big tech. Is what I'm saying. The government should have some separate fucking entity for that, bro. If your money is in their hand, then your life is with them, yaar.
Kids are hacking PayPal and all, bro. बच्चे PayPal को hack कर रहे हैं.
Shit. इसके लिए Bitcoin makes sense, now a little bit, bro. Crypto, or even that.
Who owns it? Who started it?
The servers and all, God knows, bro. That's tough.
अपना नसीब है.
That's too hard, bro. थोड़ा संभालो. Brave.com, but he spoke about Brave.com, bro.
He uses Brave.com. Brave.com is a browser and a search engine started by the guy who started Mozilla.
Correct.
Firefox.
And who's pretty against Google. He wants your data to be protected, he doesn't want advertisers. Correct.
And other. What does it say on Brave.com that protected you from
creepy crawlers?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Brave.com.
Joe Rogan asked him a very interesting question. Okay, what's the motive? Motive, obviously, money being one of them, right? What is the other motive? So he said, yes, money is one of the biggest motives, but there are 3 motives. Okay, he said money is the first one. Second one is values, right? So values is when we talk about manipulation.
True.
Values is what he said is that the founders had certain values, strong values. They eventually got their other CEOs and other colleagues with the same values. So Google has a very strong value system. But Google also thinks that their values are more valuable than other people's values.
So everyone should only follow their values.
So eventually, they want to manipulate humanity,
they
society.
Want to convert people.
To think on their lines.
Which is very evil, bro.
Which is, like from their perspective, I bet it's not evil. They are trying to do the right thing. They think that this side of politics is better. They must be really believing in that, But at the end, I think you and me...
But then indirectly, they're killing democracy.
Exactly. So you and me are saying it from the perspective of freedom. Of the perspective of having a fair play, like a fair play field for everybody. You know?
Yes.
Right?
But the fuck up is that the issue is that people don't realize is because they don't have any idea they are being manipulated. That's the fuck up. So you can't even go back to them and tell them that what you're doing is wrong.
That's the evil part.
It's like it's up to you to choose.
Yeah, that's the evil part. But then they'll tell you, "But तूने तो sign किया ना, agree किया ना तूने."
Yeah, they're not forcing something down your throat that they're only showing this. They're indirectly doing it. But it's on you. The decision making is always on the end consumer. That's you and me. Like
it's on you.
When you're going to vote for a party, they are not forcing you to press that.
But they're giving you the education.
Yeah.
Like today, when you want to know about certain beliefs of the party, the manifestos of the party.
That's true.
What are they planning to do? What are they wanting to do? A lot of people are not knowing. So talking to friends and family and making an informed decision is a thing of the past.
Yes. But I think now little bit people are now a little skeptical, bro.
But today,
with the whole Facebook controversy and then with the whole Trump and this Hillary Clinton voting scandal.
Now you want to learn about something like this also. Where will you go? You have to go to the internet. Yes. Is what I'm saying. Anything that we are discussing.
Yes.
You have to go and check it on the internet and educate yourself.
Internet
You're not going to go to a library.
But that being said, the internet is not only giving you a one-way dimension. Like, okay, you are only going to think like this. It's up to you. That's up to your searches.
Yeah, you know? But no. What Google is doing is recommendation bias. So it's
recommendation bias, correct.
So the recommendations take you along and it's only for the undecided.
No, but recommendation bias, but there is information against that also on the internet.
Yeah, but they don't show that.
They show it.
No.
Like this paper which I read of Dr. Epstein came up in the first 3 searches only. And it was on the...
but it's not that specific that this particular thing will not be seen only. They're not stupid.
No, it's bro, they cannot block everything.
So basically...
that would be unfair and that they would come in the eye.
So I'll tell you now. So even I thought the same thing. But he spoke about this one study he did right before the elections in Georgia, which is a swing state. Georgia is not a blue or a red, it's a swing state. And he had 1,000 of his field agents doing all of this, collecting tons and tons of data. And he found out that there was a clear bias in the searches. In fact, right before the elections, he put out a detailed paper explaining with example of what they're doing. Then this got really serious because it was right before the election. So senators and people in the Congress took up the matter and started talking to Google, questioning Google. And then the next day, the bias went away. And the same people from the same area, from the same searches, the searches were coming proper about what you typed, about what you wanted to see in the first page. So they didn't show you the most popular thing first. Like when you think about a search, you think about the most popular thing showing up first. Yeah, you think
that it bases the volume of searches.
Yes.
It's
not
the
that.
ranking.
It's not that. Yeah. And so they control the whole ranking.
Yeah.
And that leads to manipulation.
Yeah, manipulation. But what I'm saying is that if you type that Hillary Clinton is a fraud, there will still be websites if you go on the 7th, 8th page. That's what I'm trying to say. That information is freely available.
No, of course.
The only way that you have to keep your mind open.
Of course.
To think and make a decision, make a strategic decision. Yeah. So if you go 2nd page, 3rd page, 4th page, you'll be able to get those websites.
And nobody does that.
Yes, only a few.
Nobody does that.
Only a few.
I bet you also must have done it for research.
No, I've been manipulated.
No. I'm saying we all are manipulated. Because I don't remember the last time I've gone to a 7th page for anything.
Correct.
Bro, I don't remember the last time I've scrolled down after a search. It's the 1st, 2nd or 3rd.
Because there are these websites that have got your trust factor.
You know what I'm saying? I've never gone on the 2nd, 3rd page, bro.
And on the, even Facebook even Reddit is said to be another corporation that pulls down messages and threads.
Of course.
Straight up.
Of course.
Number 3 is Facebook. Conservative news is always pulled out of Facebook.
Of course.
So it's what they want to see. Bro.
It's what they want to show you.
Yeah.
And what you don't see, you don't know.
Yeah. True.
True.
Scary hours.
So the second thing that they really care about is values. So this is what we discussed is kind of values, what values they have, they want other people to have. If they believe in Democrats and Democrats are the way forward and they believe in the policies that the Democrats are talking about and bringing forth, okay,
that's what we
want all the votes to go here.
Absolutely.
So he found out that Facebook just sending a reminder to Democrats only that please go and vote. Just a simple reminder that please go and vote.
I read that.
That increased 3.9 million votes.
Yeah.
And what he does is he likes to analyze everything with numbers because he knows that eventually
questioning boss.
Everyone's going to question
You have
him.
to back
he has
it with
to
something. Yes.
have it back.
Yes.
He has to have the numbers with him.
And they say that Facebook and Google did it on purpose. Google had the straight, whenever there's a big event, they'll always have the Google Doodle.
Yeah.
That's the best marketing, bro, for anyone. More eyes always go on the Google Doodle. Okay.
It becomes a news headline.
You'll go on Google and you'll be like, oh fuck, today's something big. Let me click on the Doodle, Oh damn, oh shit, okay.
That's so true.
Today's Independence Day. Today's this Republic Day. Today's that. Oh, today I have to go and vote. Oh shit.
Yes,
Who
sir.
should I vote for? Let me search. Candidates. Informed decisions. Khatam,
And so what else he does is these trials, right? So in the trials, he also finds out that how quick they can manipulate a mind.
Yes.
So what he found out is that firstly, people are being manipulated with 1 and 2 questions. If they're undecided, one question manipulates you 40-50%, 2 questions manipulates you like 80-90%.
Yeah.
Right? And devices like Alexa, Google Home, your Apple Watch,
That shit's scary.
they all do this.
Yeah, bro.
They are a part of this.
That is just a part of it, bro. Now think about how much of your data is getting stolen from just devices. And what is the data being used for?
But when Alexa came out, do you remember that everybody spoke about it, recording everything? It was out in the open. Like my dad also asked me that this will record everything. Nah? This must be recording everything.
100% it records
So
everything.
it's like a known thing that...
Yeah. But what Amazon's backing for that is like Amazon Echo is like your dog. It's in the room. But until and unless you don't call it, it won't respond or it won't hear you.
But it hears you.
It
records
so that's
everything.
what it says. So you always have to say, like, say for your dog, you have to say Draco.
Yeah.
Then he'll respond to you. Echo. That's when they'll respond to you. So they are saying that until and unless you don't call for it, it's not doing anything. It's bullshit, bro.
That's bullshit.
It's absolutely bullshit. And they say whenever you see the blue light, that's when the device is on.
But that's not true.
That's bullshit, yo. And I'm saying that's not only for the Echo. I think your phone is always on. Your watch is tracking your heart rate, which is sending all the data.
Your phone is always on.
Yeah, your phone is tracking you, sending. Bro, there are data brokers or how they call it.
What's a data broker?
A data broker is a data dalal, bro. What they do is that your information is freely available on the internet.
Correct.
You just don't know about it.
Of course.
There's just a broker who's compiling all your information.
All right.
Like, okay, I can find out Devang's basic information from his Facebook. There are government websites where they can find out other information about you, which is freely, openly available. If I type devotee, I can go to a website like Zoba Corp.
Yeah, finances.
I can see your finances. I can see who your partners are.
Yeah.
I can easily know about your interests through the pages you follow, through the posts you like.
Correct.
So there are these big corporations that just collect all this data and then just sell it to corporations.
And make your profile. This is him.
That this is Devang. And then they can track you through your IP address, through your mobile number. And then they are just throwing things at you.
Right. They want to try this new coffee.
Bro. They say in a year like 25 billion worth of like these data broking companies make in transactions.
Oh wow, bro.
So samaj, bro. And all this is available.
Data broking, I've never heard of.
Bro, all this
they curate data.
Yeah, because it's available. It's available, bro. All this information is available. You just have to curate it and sell it.
Package it. Package.
So samaj, freely
available. So after values, he said that the third important thing that Google stands for is intelligence. Intelligence is very simple. It's he also found out that the American government, NSA, CIA, worked with the Google search engine since its inception. Because obviously they can find out from your searches, like if you're looking for how to make a bomb at home.
Correct.
Those kind of things are easier way to shortlist people.
Yes.
So, intelligence.
Yes.
But don't you think when you talk about intelligence, okay, like understanding people's searches and all of that, and then using your values to manipulate them, don't you think... What was my point, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
I forgot to think.
Values.
Intelligence.
Basically, the intelligence is trying to protect you or protect the world from say like a criminal trying to search how to make a bomb. Or like...
So basically, they're using... so after money, after values, they care for intelligence. They want to gather intelligence on people. Sorry. My point was... you gather intelligence, you have your own strong values. So you just want to manipulate culture. You just like, is that the end goal? Like when you say that our values are more important, or we want people to think like this.
That's a good point, because one of the decision making, like, what is a superpower, bro? USA, these big corporations come from where?
Yeah.
USA, majority, right? And say, like, why is USA a superpower? One of the point is like, okay, defense system, their employment, the amount of people in the country, their educational rate. But another point is culture, bro. Because they're spreading culture. You know, like Indians want to have that USA culture. They are the trendsetters.
Bhai, breakfast mein bhi Kellogg's khate.
Yes. So that's a good point, that, you know, these big corporations, of course, wants to spread their culture, what they believe in. You know, the world should follow them.
Yeah. So that's why you manipulate politics. Because, money is obviously one big thing, but you manipulate politics because eventually policies and all also dictate how things work, what businesses run better, right?
But that makes you also understand that the government just has... How much power does the government have compared to like these big corporations?
I think they're hand in hand, bro.
You know, hand in hand, yeah. But still, you know, I still think the majority of the power lies with the corporations. It's a fact. It's a fact. Because who's giving... Where are the donations coming from for all your campaigns?
Yeah.
You know, all of that is fucking freely available on the internet. That also you'll get on Google.
But big tech is the big tobacco.
Yeah.
It's today's big tobacco.
Yeah, of course. It's cash rich, bro. Google has $360 billion in cash, liquid.
Growing yearly.
Liquid. Who has that much money?
And if you remember, if you've seen any movies or old hearings about these tobacco lobbyists, it was the same at that time when they came out and they said that no, it doesn't cause cancer. No, we have worked with the scientists. We've done this research. You know, manipulate the data and confuse people.
Correct.
That is the point.
Correct.
Not to put out data and let you make a choice.
That's a good point. But,
right?
Yeah, but this tobacco couldn't lie for too long, bro.
Marlboro's making profits.
Yeah, but in something like Google can lie forever and nobody will find out, bro. You know, it's just like someone like Dr. Epstein would come out.
Oh, because it's non-tangible.
Yeah, bro. Non-tangible, and bro, you're being fooled, bro. It's daylight robbery, bro. You know, truth.
So
can't do shit, bro.
What you're saying makes sense because this Dr. Robert Epstein's main point was this only, that through his research he found out that people's decisions are being manipulated, but without them knowing it's manipulated. They are thinking that it's their own decision.
It's not.
But it's not.
It's absolutely
It's exactly
not.
what you clicked on, what you read, and you agreed with a lot of it, so you clicked on something else.
And what is the line, bro? What's the slogan for Google, bro? It's like, Google it, you know? You don't know anything, just Google it, bro.
Google it.
Google is always right. Just fucking Google it. Let Google show you the way.
Now it should be brave.
You know, be brave.
Yeah.
You know? Be brave.
Brave.com.
So Google is like, Google it. Let Google make up your mind, homie. Yeah. Why are you making up your mind?
वही तो हो रहा है ना, bro.
And just think about it. Children always go to Google, bro.
Children, adults, bro, all ages.
So imagine if you're doing an assignment and all, bro. Like, children are getting manipulated. The future is at stake.
Bro.
The future is at stake.
We are living in that.
Know? So that's what culture breeding.
But Rahul, we are really living in that. The future that you're talking about.
Yes.
That is going to be manipulated. That's going to be influenced.
Has already been manipulated.
It's we are living in it.
Ooh,
we are definitely living
crazy,
in it. We're
bro.
definitely living in it.
That's
bro.
fucking
There's
crazy.
no doubt about it.
And guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. There's app you can talk. The government can go against Google for a month or two, 3 headlines.
Big Daddy gonna give you a spanking.
You're back to square one, you know? You're back to square one. The rich-poor gap is just going to increase, bro. Like we've seen it happen, you know?
Rahul, why don't we not care about our privacy?
Because I believe we have something like something called, I would say, security fatigue, bro. You know, there are just too many things the internet is asking you to do, bro. Like, okay, protect this, have this password. Now this 2-factor authentication thing, you know, like change your password every few weeks. Different passwords for Facebook, different passwords for Instagram. So the internet is just asking you to do too much to protect your privacy. What happens
But nothing is protected.
Yeah, nothing is protected. So what happens is that people take it for granted. You know, nobody's going to read a terms and conditions document. Fuck that, you know. If everyone's doing it, I'll do it. You know, this is that phrase, bro, where your teacher used to say, if your friends jump out of the window, you'll jump. Here everyone's jumping. You know, everyone's jumping.
I have not read one term and condition.
No chance.
Not one.
No chance.
Not one, bro.
So privacy is what, bro? Now you know that. Also, it's a very, like, say if someone is also against not giving up their data, it's very tough to adapt in this day and age.
So true.
You know, like, what are you going to do, bro?
So
if the corporation, if you're having a business deal and you want to send out a few emails, you have to make an email account. You have to give out your information. And now if that information gets leaked or hacked, that's on you.
Also, if your company wants to use Google Hangout or whatever,
You can't go and say, I don't want to use this. What are you going to say?
Is there any Brave app?
Yeah, hell no. So it's designed only in such a way where the end consumer has to listen, bow down.
Bow down, bro.
You know, you can't call the shots now.
In fact, there was a very famous paper which was written by another researcher. It was called Fear of Google. It was how corporations are in immense fear of Google because without Google, they pretty much can't function.
Absolutely.
You know, without a good score on Google,
You're done.
you're pretty much done, bro. In today's day and age.
Imagine how much money goes into keywords.
Keywords
Into
also
SEO, SEM.
Also if Google tells you that this particular medicine is better than the other natural remedy
Correct.
or something like that.
You know, on the contrary,
that also influences
on the
people.
contrary, before, if you remember Google, when we used to use it in school, now if you directly type a question, an answer pops up. Before, no answer popped up, bro. Before, only websites came.
थोड़ा evolve तो होएगा ना.
You know, so now if you type a simple question, also the answer pops up, bro.
Quick, bro. Convenience.
So you don't even need to click on a website.
Because what is Google saying कि भाई तू तेरा डेटा मेरे को दे, बाकी मैं तेरे को convenience देता हूँ ना भाई. तेरा एक second नहीं waste होएगा.
Straight up. So you're not even going to click on the website.
No click, bro.
You know, that way to
drop down. Multiple questions.
Yeah,
drop down,
bro. Drop down. Yeah. Oh fuck, bro.
If you didn't even think about that question, other people thought about a question similar to this question.
Yes. Similar questions.
Check it out, bro.
Similar questions bases your search.
Yeah. And you'll be like, wow, Google is like my brother, bro, taking care of me.
Bro. You know, that's hard, That's fucking hard.
Yeah, bro.
That's hard.
So I think we don't care about our online privacy when we talk about our privacy being stolen, manipulated, used for things that we don't agree with. Or sometimes even without our permission.
For what reason?
Is because we don't see it happening in real life. Today, when you have a shower, you make sure the door is closed.
Yes.
You care about your privacy.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Today, from your cell phone, if someone reads your message, you're like, no, invasion of privacy.
Correct. Offline privacy.
Right?
Yep.
So, I think just because you can't see it, feel it, and experience the repercussions of of someone invading your privacy.
That's a good point.
That's why maybe you don't care for it. Like, for example, someone sees you in a bathroom having a shower, you're embarrassed. That's a repercussion.
True.
Right?
True.
But online privacy data, no repercussions. And have you heard this very commonly used phrase that, bro, I have nothing else to hide only. I have nothing to hide.
I'm an open book, bro. Oh shit. Open up a little more then, homie. Bro, this is a great example of like online hacking versus like a murder or like a criminal, like a crime.
Or stealing money.
Yeah, stealing money. You know, like
चोर को तो मारेंगे.
But
hackers they hire.
And you're always leaving a few traces offline.
Yeah.
But you'll never leave a lot of traces online, bro.
Very well said.
It's not traced.
Very well said. So you don't know, bro. You don't know. I really did not know that everything that we have done online is recorded.
Yeah,
I did not know this. And he says factually that every search is recorded. Every website you ever gone to is recorded. You think you've deleted it? No, you haven't. You haven't deleted any email. Also, when we talk about Alexa listening to us and all, it is proven that Alexa does listen all the time. The hearings of Alexa have been subpoenaed in a court case. It has been used.
That's fucked up.
So it has been used.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Bro, these hearing devices are fucked up in different ways, bro. Because in Echo and also, they are hearing you day in, day out. Google search, so you still have to type, that, okay, what is this, what is that? And this you just have to talk to the Echo. Yeah. So for them to manipulate you, so easy.
Only one question.
One question,
one answer.
And it's amazing because you feel like, oh, I have someone I'm talking to. It's like conversing with a human being.
So it's like saying that, for example, if you say, Alexa, order my shaving kit or whatever, shaving gel.
Yeah.
So Alexa will...
Should I order this one?
Yeah.
Or should I order that one?
So मेरा choice already fixed. वो दोनों में ही है.
Bro,
मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे पास choice है, but choice है ही नहीं.
You've had an Echo na, which is at the dojo right now.
I've never used it at my house. I only used the Alexa for alarms.
Alarms, okay.
That's it. I used to switch
But it was
on
still
in the
hearing
night.
you, bro.
Yeah.
It was still hearing you.
Yeah, in the night.
Yeah.
I didn't even use it as a speaker, bro. Because
Fair
it was
enough.
wired. If it was wireless,
You
I
know,
would definitely
in
use
America, they have Echoes in different rooms, bro.
it. Of course.
So, kitchen Echo, bathroom Echo, son's bedroom Echo. So, they are just tracking everything, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro. That's the
Wow, bro.
American
That's
lifestyle,
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
In India, we buy one for one house.
One for the house, bro. These Americans go all out, you know.
Bro.
Manipulate me.
For the sake of convenience. So we don't care.
Like, say for example, even like your Apple Watch, it records your heartbeat. It records your how many calories you burn a day, how many steps do you take a day. So all this is also going to the big corporations.
And
like
all this is
medical entities.
Okay. All this is going as data to the corporations, medical entities, but all this is also data for the algorithms to learn. Okay, algorithms can do a lot of learning from the data they've been given.
Absolutely, they evolve over time.
They evolve. So when they make you tick those things, you know, those pictures, images.
Correct.
Of buses and
which
cycles.
Is mad annoying.
So when you click on it, you're basically teaching the algorithm what a picture is.
Yeah, and what is a bus? What is a
bus?
signage? Yeah,
what is a signage? You're
What's
basically
a boat?
You are educating the algorithm.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
And when we talk about manipulation, what is a search engine is based on an algorithm, right?
Yeah.
But what Dr. Robert Epstein very smartly said, that algorithms at the end made by humans, and every human has a bias, including you and me. Today we can say that no, we are equal and we believe in this.
You can't be. Humans are not designed that way.
We have our own biases, and that can be seen in all algorithms, and it's been proven.
True. You know, YouTube was banned in Pakistan for like 3 years.
Oh, 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years, bro. They returned in 2017. From 2013 to 2017, YouTube was banned.
Oh, wow.
Because what happened is that someone from America released a very, very horrifying film just talking against the Muslims. The film was called Innocence of Muslims. And it was on YouTube.
No way, bro.
It was on YouTube. Anybody can upload anything on YouTube. So the entire Middle East, like Islam-dominated countries, saw this film. Bro, there were riots in such a way that, you know, like the ambassadors, the US ambassadors in these countries were getting killed, bro. Because of this one film. And this one film, you go and search for it.
Bro, I have to search for this,
Innocence of Muslims. It's got 23% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Such a big scene had happened because of this.
Yes.
Wow.
And then what Pakistan said is that if YouTube is going to come back to Pakistan or like these other Middle Eastern countries like Libya, and also it became a big scene. This one film made by this American guy who's a Jew, who was very against Islam.
Oh, hard.
And then he released it, and then people in the entire Islam-dominated region started seeing the film. Bro, riots. So this is also a fact that even governments now want to filter.
Oh, yeah.
Filter content now.
YouTube is absolutely filtered content. It used to be the Wild Wild West just a few years ago. Now it's absolutely boring.
Filtered.
They had this algorithm change a few years ago because Coca-Cola and all these companies said that we are off.
Boss.
Getting out of this because you're putting our ads on some nasty shit, you know. So we don't want to be a part of this.
Shit.
Google and YouTube realize what they have to do.
Google just copy pasted their censorship, na?
But also talking about this manipulation, Robert is doing his research, but also a lot of the data is coming from whistleblowers. So this guy who left with a lot of videos and inside documents and all of that. There was one video of the CEO of YouTube, Susan.
Yeah.
She's talking about how they need to filter the recommendations and
in a
all of that
certain way.
as per their values. That's what she was talking about.
And apparently she was talking about it openly in front of all the employees, right?
It was a high-level employee meeting, and that's what she was saying, that, you know, we have to do this.
The searches have to be filtered in such a way.
Yeah, so that's a bias.
Yeah, that's a big
Whichever
bias.
side its bias is wrong.
Yes.
Because they
see, what I feel the right way is what they claim it to be, right? That, okay, depending on the number of searches is what the ranking is coming up. That makes sense. If majority of the public is searching for something,
that makes sense.
That means that even you deserve to see it, even I deserve to see it.
That makes sense.
But bias does not make sense.
That makes sense. I completely agree with you. Show the top search.
Yes, top search. Yes.
Show the top. Yes. You don't decide what I need to see.
Correct.
When you are trying to decide what I need to see, eventually I get influenced by that because of my dependency of your product.
Absolutely.
Correct?
Or if it's paid search, okay, fine, fair enough. Someone's advertising it,
but one video one internal video which Google apparently hates this Dr. Robert Epstein, and
I can imagine.
And Google basically was really upset that this video got leaked. It was an internal memo kind of a video,
and they must have been leaked because there's a snake in the organization.
You know what's it called? It's called the selfish ledger. It's called the selfish ledger, and it practically, it basically says that we have the ability to change humanity. It says this.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
And the transcripts and all are out there.
Wow.
So it says we have the ability to change the humanity, and we have the tools for it. So they talk about how
powerful
their values can eventually lead to
transform humanity.
Global cultural change.
Wow.
Global change of culture in terms of consumption, thinking.
Everything.
Everything.
That's crazy. That's very deep. That's like some Illuminati shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the future. It's like, it's basis what they want the future to be. They decide. Based on what just
and the guy who
search
leaked
engine.
it, basically Google sent a SWAT team to him.
Kill him. Straight. Gone missing? He's alive?
I think he's alive, but he's gone silent. He's
silent.
gone rogue.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's gone rogue.
But of course, when you become so big, people are going to come at you.
And we kind of know this, bro. Like, they're stealing data and our privacy is not there. And we know all of this. But still, when you find out these certain details, it seems a bit creepy, na?
You know what makes it comfortable is that everyone's data is being stolen, not just you, bro.
Point, bro.
That's that comforting aspect.
That everyone's data is being stolen. I'm not the only one. Everyone is affected by COVID. I'm not the only one.
Bro, and the only way to stop your data from being stolen is join them. You're understanding me, bro?
Yeah.
Become so big that you can just join them.
Yeah.
Fuck it. What else? Huh?
It's really like herd mentality. Like, it's okay. I'm not the only one.
Then
it's everybody. Who doesn't use Google? Who doesn't use Google search?
And it's not like it's going to be stopped anytime soon. So you just adapt and move the fuck on. I'm telling you, it's security fatigue. You're tired. Even if you know about it, like you've installed Brave, I've installed Brave. Still, bro, eventually when you're on your desktop, you're not going on Brave.
Yeah, if I have to
you're going on Google.
No, if I have to look for a location or something, I have to go on Google Maps. Faster, better.
What's your email ID, bro?
Gmail.
Then that's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
That's a fact,
bro. So this Brave.com and all is not making a big difference as such.
Do you think your online privacy is less valuable than your offline privacy?
So basically the question is, which is more valuable?
I feel offline privacy is more valuable to you.
Offline privacy is more valuable to you. In this day and age, now I'll tell you what, we are seeing also a lot of things come up. Like what you say online also can be held, you can be held accountable.
You are, obviously.
If you post something wrong on your profile, basically people already have a perception of who you are by just going online and seeing your profiles.
No, my question is, like, for example, if someone is out there trying to manipulate your mind, if someone, like, for example, there's a person in your group who's spreading some dumb rumor that doesn't make sense, okay? You can stop him and say that, no, bro, that's wrong. You can just check this out, Whereas online, there's nobody to filter that.
No, online you don't know you're getting fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So of course, bro, online is like you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's you don't know the territory. You don't know what is you think that, oh fuck, why am I getting this ad? Or why am I getting this suggested search? You cannot decide, boss.
But
offline you can decide, bro, this is the conversation I want to have, this is the place I want to go, so on and so forth. So yeah. Two different worlds, but eventually I think everything is leaning towards online, brother.
Offline, we care about money, wallet, credit card. We put it properly. Don't show the CVV number to anybody.
Yeah.
And we just put it online and
brother,
save for next purchase.
Yes.
Save for next
that's
purchase.
Scary, That's fucking scary, bro.
I have saved it for the next purchase.
Data's available, bro.
On Amazon, bro, I buy things in a jiffy, bro.
That's mad. Your card details are saved, huh?
Saved.
That's crazy.
Saved, bro.
That's crazy.
Just wait on the OTP, bro.
Net banking always.
Just wait on the OTP. If it was America, there's no OTP also.
Oh wow, direct. heavy. So yeah, that being said, I think, but everything is shifting towards online, bro. Look at all this metaverse. And,
No, 1 second. I think you're trying to say that everything is shifting towards online. I'm saying we are online only.
Yes. But still, I still feel that a lot of things are still done offline compared to online.
Like what? Like working out?
Like, say, like working. You're still going to office and all now.
But you're going on the internet now.
Yeah, but I'm still in the presence of someone now.
But I'm saying, but you're going
like right now I'm doing this podcast with you. It's an offline activity.
But then the end result is going on the internet.
But still the conversation we are having is offline.
Yeah.
That way, like, it's not online. Like, okay, I'm not putting on a headset and having hosting this podcast with you. That's what's making it fun. Is that offline aspect. But I still feel everything eventually will just go online.
Possible, bro.
That's the fuck up.
Possible.
So there's that difference, bro. The pleasures.
But have you noticed
You're getting, bro, an online pleasure compared to an offline pleasure is very different. Just think about it.
Is your online presence more valuable than your offline presence?
Never, bro. Never, bro.
I have to think about this.
Bro, I'll bring up the topic of catfishing, bro. Just think about that, You can have a sexy online presence.
Yeah.
But who you are offline is really you, motherfucker.
Okay, so online, at least... Oh, online?
Online is...
You can live bi-curiously.
Yeah, like you can live who you want to live as.
Yeah.
However you want to, like, what are these avatars and all people are making? Fuck that pussy shit.
Yeah.
So online presence is a way to hide your real offline presence.
So basically now what happens is now offline, when you're around people, you're so scared to sometimes say the dumb shit, do the dumb shit, or say some nasty shit, because someone will tell you off, right? Someone will say that, fucking don't say that shit.
Yeah. Straight to the face.
Whereas online you can troll without any control. You can say some ratchet shit.
No, nobody gives
and there's
a fuck
nobody
about the
stopping you. There's nobody stopping you.
Yes, exactly.
Guys send some nasty DM, some nasty comments. There's nobody stopping them.
Yes, that's why your online presence is not valued as much as your offline presence.
But don't you think certain people who do all this value their online presence more than the offline presence? Because offline में तो कुछ है ही नहीं ना, असली दुनिया में तो कुछ है ही नहीं, तू कुछ बना ही नहीं, तू जाएगा किधर, तेरे को गाली देंगे, पर ऑनलाइन में तेरे you have a say, you have a platform,
freedom
तू बोल सकता है,
correct,
तू comment कर सकता है,
you can release any comment, tweet anything. Yes, that's why the woke culture is thriving, no?
Yeah, you can comment that this dress is too short, and you're not this or you're not that, or this political leader.
That's true. So basically, like in a way,
so I think trolls now value it the opposite way. I think your offline life is good.
Yeah, it's good, yeah, boss. Why not, yeah? Man, sure, they better be good, dude. No fucking bro. Bro, what happens is, like, you've seen those videos now of these Jiu-Jitsu guys, MySpace guys you were showing me. They come out, they challenge people online, and then when they spar with people offline, they get whooped. The same thing happens with everybody else.
Bro, trolling would not exist the way it is right now if it was no like comments and if the comment section was not there, people would be nicer.
Correct.
I'm telling you. Where does it happen in real life? Very rarely. In fact, constructive criticism is what you normally see. Even if by your haters, they'll tell you in a nicer way.
Yeah.
Online they go fucking hard.
No fucks given, bro.
They break your morale down.
They'll take you down. They'll take
you down.
Yes,
you are dumb. You
very
sound
direct.
like an idiot. You sound like a dummy.
Online you are usually very direct.
Offline
you're not as direct. You're usually indirect.
Yeah, bro, the tonality online, you'll be like, bro, how dare you waste my 40 seconds with this fucking fuck call content?
Exactly.
Fuck this shit.
Offline, you'll have little courtesy. Okay, no issue,
bro. Next time, not try this. It might be a little better.
Offline, you're like, you pussy.
Yeah, you pussy.
You wasted my time.
My precious time.
So that's the scene between.
I think we should do one podcast on trolls and trolling.
Fuck, bro. Trolls. Trolling, chal. We'll do one trolling.
Okay. I have one more question for you. Is the data that is being used, stolen, manipulated, mismanaged, whatever, even worth being protected? Your online data privacy.
See, it all ties back. All these questions will always tie back to one answer, bro. That it is not in your fucking hands, mate. Just think about it. What is...
Brave.com?
Bro, it's not in your hand. You know why? You know who it's valuable to? It's very valuable to corporations, bro. Like these data brokers who want to become a data dalal.
Data dalal, na, bro. I'm going to look into this.
Data dalal. Yeah. People are making fucking money off our information that's available on the internet, bro.
Bro, if I can create an algorithm that just curates all the information, just segregates it in subcategories,
Just imagine like if you could just type like a Facebook profile link into
amazing, bro.
There's a Google search platform.
What do I want to know about Rahul, his health, his finances, you know?
There's a search platform.
His likes and dislikes.
There's a search platform that with content that's already available on the internet, but they just give you the list that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Bro.
Imagine I find out that Rahul is a coffee drinker, what coffee he drinks, how often he drinks, how many cups he drinks.
Imagine. And that's easily doable, bro. They can just see which coffee places do you follow on Instagram, how usually you, how frequently you interact with them. That's it.
But imagine you go to a coffee store, okay, and as you go, they immediately tell you that Rahul, you know, this is your coffee you have, you know, like, you know, this is your exact coffee.
Before I order it?
Yeah, before you order, you show up and you're like, Rahul, this is your coffee. And you're
fuck
like,
you, I don't want this flavor today, pussy.
Right? But it would be shocking, na?
Why are you making my decisions choose? I've come here to fucking look at the menu, make my own decision.
Bro, have you noticed that sometimes, you know, when you see certain magic tricks, you're like, oh fuck, I was looking at that, I was thinking of that only. And imagine if that starts happening in real life.
Destroy the guy, bro. I'd destroy him, bro. Give me my magic freedom to choose. I want my freedom to choose. You know, what are you making my decisions before I walk into this place?
No, like they tell you that today, Rahul, you're going to have a cafe latte, and you're like, oh fuck, I really wanted a cafe latte. But they have put that seed in your
out. They've already
the cafe
latte
latte seed in your mind.
Amazon orders, Devang orders this, drinks this every week.
No, I'm saying you go into Starbucks and they know it, bro.
Yeah, through your suggested searches.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, through your past order history. Khatam. The future is scary.
Convenience, technology.
The future is scary, bro. The future is scary.
So we will sacrifice our privacy for the convenience of technology without giving a fuck. It's okay. Do it. Take it.
Correct.
Make sure you take me to the right location. Make sure I don't have to.
Yes.
I call the wrong person. My email reaches on time. My messages go.
Correct.
You know. That's it. Give me the convenience.
Convenience ke naam mein na, you're getting bajawed.
To fir.
Convenience. You're getting raped. So that's what's happening.
Bro, remember in the early days, bro, people used to hate on calculators, saying that calculator just for the sake of convenience, you're not learning real math. Like
exactly.
My grandmother would say that in our time we had no calculators.
Exactly. But now this is what's happening.
So is Google search the new calculator?
In a way, yes. In a way, yes.
Just think about it.
In a way, yes. But calculator only solves one purpose. This is changing your life. Humanity, boy.
Humanity,
you know, values, culture. Fuck that. Fuck that, bro.
So you take calculator in a positive spirit.
Calculator in a positive spirit, like, yeah, bro.
As a positive innovation.
A positive innovation, convenience.
Yeah.
Convenience, bro. Who's going to sit? You're making transactions.
No, but Google is giving you lots of convenience, but at a price. At a price of your data, privacy, information, purchase records, and for the ability to manipulate you to buy certain things, vote a certain way, you know, behave a certain way, talk a certain way.
But Google is giving me much more than a calculator is, na, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, the calculator is just giving me 1 + 1 is 2, 10 + 10 is 20.
Divide percentage.
Yeah, fucking hell, bro. Google is giving me the world, brother. The world is your platform, you know?
That's true, bro.
But I understand where you're coming from. Like, technology advancing.
And it's advanced so fast, bro.
Technology
what was it 50 years ago? Nothing.
Correct. I don't remember the last time I saw a calculator. I swear. When was the last time you saw a calculator?
On my phone.
Yeah, but like a legit calculator. Like the purpose.
In office, bro, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
No phone? Still?
No, in office though you need na, bro. The feel comes from that, bro. I like stapler office.
Not like, you know.
Stapler, calculator,
20,000
like everything.
plus 40,000, yes. The answer is this.
Disgusting.
It's quick, bro.
No, bro.
I'll tell you that.
Money you never talk out loud, bro.
I'll tell you
money
that.
you see.
I'll tell you
and
that.
you twist it and you show it.
And no Google calculator and all. Phone.
Phone and all, na. Speak out loud, na.
No, but phone, like, you know, just calculate.
The fun is on there, bro. Tangible.
That's true.
I'm old school.
I enjoyed last few years of the calculator, bro.
Then just think.
It's gone. Collector's item.
There'll be a small.
The good old days.
Calci chip, bro.
Yeah, the calci chip, yeah.
They just start with something small, you know?
Correct.
Neuromath link.
Yeah.
You know? Just for math.
Tested on monkeys.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Don't worry. It will not manipulate
but you'll just be able to like
just math.
Tell numbers.
Yeah, and you'll be like, bro, it's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't change your
bro.
thinking. It only helps you become limitless.
I'd never do that. I'd rather study maths again than take the chip, bro. I'd rather get good at maths than fucking have that chip in my mind. I'm Sindhi and Gujarati. You're supposed to be good at numbers. This is bad. You know? No chips.
No chips. No manipulation. Be brave.
Yes.
On that note, GLE, we out. Ciao, ciao.